FedEx is here. The dogs are gonna freak out. I'm waiting to get the notification that FedEx delivered my Sephora package because I have body lotion and I want to put it on. Oh man, I can't crack this baby open. They were here. This is not what this video is, but we're gonna, here in my mouth, we're gonna open this together. Oh, this is huge. I used my points to get this little Isle of Paradise. It comes with the body polish, the body moisturizer, and then the face and body tan drops. I love these. I have not tried the moisturizer or the body polish, but I've heard really good things. So now we got the goods. I got a repurchase, a fill, I don't know, I ran out, I needed to get more. This is the Squalane and Marine Algae Eye Cream from Biossance. I love this stuff, use it day and night, and it is amazing. And then I got this Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. I got the unscented one. They just repackaged all of their stuff, and it's freaking stunning. Like, absolutely stunning. I didn't know what scent to get, and they didn't have any in stock at my Sephora. So I just got the unscented one to be safe. A lot of times I feel like your body lotion can have a very overpowering smell, and then you put perfume on top of it, and sometimes it just doesn't mix well. So I am going to stick with this unscented one. She is thick. Oh, that feels amazing. You guys are getting a 2-in-1 today. You're getting my TBR and you're getting a Sephora haul try-on situation. Okay, let me put my rings back on. Now, let's do my TBR for the month of March. March is my birthday month. I just wanted you to know that. That's all you need to know. Okay, so no particular order. I do have a few that I'm going to go off of on a list that aren't in this stack, aka they're on my Kindle, or I intend to read them on my Kindle, so we're just going to jump in. First one is Crescent City 2, House of Sky and Breath. I am about 60% of the way through, I would say. And, guys, this series, why did I wait so long? I am so obsessed. So this I want to finish before the end of the month. I'm honestly going to probably finish it before the end of the week. And then I want to read the third one in the series, which is House of Flame and Shadow? Question mark? I think that's right. Anywho, I don't plan on getting the physical copy of that until it comes out in a paperback because I hate hardback books. Hardcovers, don't like them at all. So I will be reading it on my Kindle. And the next one is The Lost Ticket. This one is by Freya Sampson. I have heard so many good things about this. One, the cover is just so stinking cute. This is about Libby, who she is riding a bus, and there's an elderly man that rides the bus as well, and he is on it essentially looking for someone that he met on the bus years and years and years ago. So she's helping him to find her, I believe. And I don't know, this just is so cute, gives me springy vibes. I am excited to read this. I also haven't read anything by this author yet. So that is book number 3. Next one we have is Musical Chairs by Amy Poppel. I hope that's correct. Haven't read anything by this author either. This one is about two friends that are in like a sort of band together. It's a chamber group, whatever that means. And they are looking for a violinist. She has a boyfriend, her plans change, and yeah, so I think it's going to be like a friends to lovers situation. I'm just inferring from the back of the book, but again, springy vibes, super cute cover, and I don't know, I saw this at Barnes one day and it really caught my eye, so I picked it up. I ordered it on Amazon after seeing it at Barnes, but next one I have is The Midnight Library. I feel like everyone and their mom have read this book, but I have not, so we're going to read it this month, hopefully. This is about like a magical library, and let's see, each book contains an alternate life, a possible world in which the main character, Nora, had made different choices. So she's kind of given the opportunity to redo her entire life and what would happen if she made different choices. So I just think yeah, I think I'm gonna like this one. I love books that are about books or about like the publishing industry or libraries or that type of thing. So I'm excited to read this one. It's very quick. I honestly could probably read this in a day if I sat down and did it. So next one I have, and it has this disgusting sticker. I hate when Target does this. Drives me insane. This is Ellen Hildebrand Barefoot. And this one is about 3 women. So there's Vicky, there's Brenda, and there's Melanie. Everyone's kind of going through their own shit, if you will, and it's just all the lives that are kind of weaving together, and you get to read through all of those. So, and then there's also 22-year-old Josh Flynn. Doesn't say anything about who he is, but yeah. I'm excited to read this. I love Ellen Hildebrand. I just love her writing, and I love reading a physical book of hers. Like, it just feels so nostalgic. And I feel like this is just, I keep saying like very springy, that's the vibe that I'm in, but I feel like this one, Ellen Hildebrand, is very summery, very beachy. So this one I'm excited to kind of read to get me into the summer mood. This one you're probably thinking, what the hell? Why are you trying to read Percy Jackson? But I read Percy Jackson in, oh my gosh, I don't even know, what year was this published? 2005. I read this like pretty soon after it came out. I was in elementary school, I believe, and I really loved it. So I wanted to get back into it. I know this is a children's fantasy, young adult situation, but I really enjoyed it when I read it a long time ago. Like, it gave me very cozy fantasy vibes, and I don't know, I thought I'd just pick it back up. I only ordered the one, so if I am like not about it, I don't have to continue with the series, but I thought it would be a good one to kind of pick up and see if my feelings are still the same, because I read this like over 15 years ago. And then we have a nonfiction self-help book. I put it on my intentions for the month that I wanted to read one self-help nonfiction kind of book. So I realized that I had this one on my shelf and I hadn't read it yet. This is Gabby Bernstein, The Universe Has Your Back. So I've heard nothing but good things about this. I did find a bookmark in this, so at some point I picked this up, but I couldn't tell you anything that's in this book. So this is what I'm going to start with. If I cannot connect with this, I'll pick something else up back here. I have a ton of self-helpy nonfiction books back there that I can choose from, but I definitely want to get into one of these, something like that, this month. I usually have such a hard time reading these books. Like, I will read 2 pages, 2 chapters, whatever, and then I'm like, yeah, that was really insightful, and I'll sit with it, and then I won't pick it up again for another like 2 years. And this is a perfect example because I found a bookmark in it. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to make myself sit down and read this. Hold me to it. I just feel like with self-help books, like, why would I read something that I have to really, in my brain, like, I'm thinking when I'm reading no matter what, but if I'm reading fiction, it's spelled out for me and I'm like setting the scene in my brain and I feel like I'm zoning out of real life. When I read something like this, I am constantly thinking, I am reading much slower than I would read a fiction book, and I am trying to apply it to my life as I'm reading it. So, you know, if there's steps in here where you're trying to improve yourself, your mindset, your whatever, I'm going to be doing those as I'm reading, and then it just takes me so much longer. I'll get bored, and then I'm like, why would I do that when I could just read a fiction book where I'm entertained? You know what I mean? I don't know. And then, the big finale. Actually, it's not the finale, because I just told you I have books on my Kindle I want to read. I want to reread ACOTAR. I know. I have not read this since, oh my goodness, I can tell you exactly when I read it because I posted about it on my Instagram. I read this almost 2 years ago now. I read this in the spring of 2022, and I want to just dive back in. As soon as I'm done with Crescent City, that's probably what I'll do. I might do like a palate cleanser book, but I just, I need the fantasy injected into my veins. Speaking of, did you guys see, I'm about to get real excited, did you guys see that Margot Robbie was meeting with Sarah J. Maas? What does this mean? What does it mean? Is she producing one of these shows? Is she starring in it? Who, like, I could see her being in Throne of Glass, maybe? I don't even know if Throne of Glass has been picked up for a TV show. I know this has. Is she producing it? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Goal is this month to read probably just this first one, and then next month we will read the sequels, but I just want to get through this one here. I also didn't annotate any of this when I first read it, so I can't wait to go through and like just annotate and dog ear and all the things. If you're someone who doesn't like books being, I don't know, disrespected, then this is not the place for you, because we're cracking spines over here. We are dog-earing. We are, you know, doing all the things. I just, ugh. I love a good, floppy, worn-in book. I just love it. It, like, does something to my soul. Okay, let's get into the ones that I want to read that I don't have physical copies of. So there's 3. First one is Undercover Bromance by Lyssa Kay Adams. This is the sequel to the Bromance Book Club, which I talked about in my reading recap, which thank you guys to those who watched it. I was really, really, really proud of that. The footage looked really good. I was proud of just the way it all came together. I really liked it. I took a long time editing it, so thank you. I want to read this sequel because it features the sister, which if you watch my reading recap, you probably heard me say how much I disliked the sister. She was annoying, she's negative to the point where it was like, I don't think you're even remotely happy at all, like you have zero happiness in your life. So I'm excited to read it. You're probably like, why? Like, you just said you hated it. I need to know more about her to see if she, like, I need her to fall in love to see if she's gonna, like, crack. Because I can't handle the just horrible negativity. Anyway, my hair is like flat AF. If you don't know, the Bromance Book Club is about a book club of guys who are reading like romance books and trying to apply what they learned from those books to real life. So the first one was about a married couple who was on the brink of divorce, and he was using the book club and the books and what he was reading to save his marriage. This one is about the only single guy left in the book club, I believe, and he is, I guess, going after the sister of the main character in the first one. So I'm excited to read that. I need her to just like fall in love or be happy or something. Next one is Reckless by Elsie Silver. Now, I have read the entire Chestnut Springs series besides Reckless. Reckless I skipped over because I didn't care for the sister in reading the other ones, and I really wanted to get to the last one because I loved him so, so much. And his name is Beau. This one's about Theo and Winter. Winter is the sister of the main character in the first book, and then Theo is a bull rider who works with Rhett. I can't remember everyone's name, but they're, like, this is the 5-book series plus a sister series to another series, like, just, yeah. I am excited to read this one, though, because since skipping it, I have heard nothing but good things. Everyone's like, that was sneaky my favorite of the whole series. So we're going to dive back into that one. She's very, like, Ice Queen, and he is very, like, goofy, cocky, that type of vibe. So I'm excited for that. Elsie Silver, like, she is so good at small town cowboy romance. There's smut, there's all the things, you have the tension. I love her writing. And then the last one I have on here is from a new author. Not a new author to me. I haven't read anything from her, and that's Lauren Asher. I want to read Love Redesigned. That one is on Kindle Unlimited. I want to read Powerless by her as well, but I'm going to do a romance because I have a lot of fantasy going on here. So I am excited to read this because I've heard nothing but good things about her writing style and specifically her banter. This one I think is like about a decorator, interior designer situation. That's all I can tell you off the top of my head. I'm gonna look it up so I can give you more of a summary. So this is a part of the Lakefront Billionaires series, which I did not realize I don't typically like reading about billionaires. Every time I've tried to, I just like, I can't do it because it's so unrelatable and so just, I don't know. I just don't like it. Let's see. Interior designer, yes. Childhood friends to lovers is what it sounds like. Billionaire, they're restoring a historic house together. Yeah. Those are all the books that I want to read for March. To be determined if I actually do that. But I hope you guys enjoy seeing my TBR. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me. It still feels so weird saying that, but I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!